Hey guys, Sugar John coming at you with another Awaken Chaos Era video, guys. So today's video is going to be all about the free-to-play 3-day in update. A couple things I kind of realized that I never really knew what to focus on before, so to speak, because I wasn't a free-to-play player, so I wasn't really homing in on the hey, these are some of the difficulties that we see. And I really think that definitely helps put some things into perspective. All right, so first things first, you guys will notice that my quality is going to be a little different in this video. I am currently not at home at my normal setup. I'm kind of on the road traveling for work right now. So my videos this week are going to be a little bit different as far as the quality aspect. So I do apologize. I know my voice is going to sound a little differently, the appearance of my camera and such and such. It's mostly because I'm dealing with hotel lighting room. Fortunately, hotels are not the best areas to be doing content creation. Believe it or not, I know it's really weird, especially when you just pack over or carry on bag. But I'm going to do my best to bring you guys the best content that I can. With that being said, I want to kind of talk about a few things on the free-to-play that I've noticed. So as we were getting ready to, board our flight and stuff like that and getting into the travel and stuff, I'm playing, my free-to-play account because I got my other account just kind of farming on my main computer back home. And, as I'm playing it, I'm kind of noticing some things. I'm like, man, I'm not doing, something's just not right. Something wasn't clicking. And it's because I got out of my rhythm. So I'm used to my main account where I have this great rhythm of, I know exactly what to do for my dailies. I'm not going through and I'm not worrying about completing this adventure mode on my main. And as I'm playing my free-to-play, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, what am I missing here? And something that actually came up, and I didn't think about it, is we unlocked Endless Trial today, which was awesome. And we went ahead and we completed that because we definitely won all those charms, and we're going to save them all. So that way we have, especially for the event coming up soon, we have a dungeon event. But one thing I noticed is I'm like, I know what it is. I'm not doing bounty. I never knew, guys, that you had to actually do this bounty hunt 15, or level this up to 15 to even do dispatch. So for the next 5 days, I'm sorry, 3 days, because you have to get to 15, you get 5 a day. I'm going to hopefully beat all these so that way I can unlock Dispatch. Dispatch is a good way to get a lot of rewards, and it gives you a lot of shards, or hero matrix points, so to speak, which will make a difference on what you're trying to progress and do later. So I definitely need to make sure I'm doing that. And another thing, I lost sight of my own advice when it came to the events until actually it came down to I did that endless trial, like, oh crap. I totally forgot in space that we had a gear enhancement coming. So, I knew we had the gear collection coming. And as a free-to-play, I thought these were really, really simple to do. But I am noticing this, it is a little difficult. Like, if you aren't really giving it your all as far as spending all of your energy here and there and whatnot, it doesn't seem like I'm gaining that much traction on it. And I don't know that at my level currently in my free-to-play, if I'm going to be able to even finish this event, which is, I thought was, a little eye-opening, to be frank. I thought that, hey, I've got the experience. I know what I can do to really, really make this work. And unfortunately, we're gonna see how it goes. I may miss the first few events. I think once I hit, let's say into the hard section here, these events won't be nearly as bad. But I do feel like as of right now, I am going to be struggling to complete some of these until I hit to this hard area, which is going to really make the difference. Another thing that I noticed that I kind of lost sight of as well, because I always had endless jelly. It's pretty easy to get jelly when you're spending a few dollars here and there. Is my character levels? I was kind of neglecting them. I was just kind of letting them naturally level as you go, and I got hard stopped a few different times now already. And to get out of it, all I've done is just upgrade all my characters' levels a couple times, so just by going in here details, upgrading just a couple times here and there, just kind of like boost it up there. And then my character is able to overcome that hurdle. That was interesting, honestly, to me, because I did not expect to hit that kind of a hurdle until I was thinking maybe around chapter 8 is when I would really hit that problem. I didn't think this would be something that I would already hit. I think I hit it around chapter 5, honestly. But yeah, I didn't think that would be something I'd hit, until chapter 8, maybe even chapter 10 on common. because common is so very easy for us. But it is helping me put some things in perspective and getting a good idea of like, hey, this is how a free-to-play player actually works and thinks. And it's nice. It's very nice. I do need to get into the arena though, guys. As you see here, I have yet to do a single arena battle. You know, we need to get into the arena. We need to start playing with this. I am going to. I'm probably going to do another video later on, kind of explaining like a better guide as to like dailies, beginning dailies versus intermediate dailies versus end game dailies, and the importance, like the tier level of importance that they are. I feel like that'd definitely be very beneficial and helpful for everybody, because I know as I'm doing all this and I'm just, you know, my energy is racking up here, and I'm like, oh no, you know, I'm freaking out and I got to go over here and I want to like use it all up. Well, then I'm leveling up, and then what happens when you level up? You get more energy. It's just a never-ending battle until at some point in time it's just going to plateau, and then you're going to be don't be able to do the max efficiency. But right now, not being able to do this max efficiency, it's just killing me, guys. But one other thing to note too, guys, is this gold shop, no matter if you're free to play or not, it always makes sense to go ahead and buy these. You definitely want to get the shop level up. It makes a big difference once you get to shop level 5. Obviously, you do have to progress in the story mode to get this leveled up, but the rewards are always, for the most part, pretty worth it. A lot, even the gear. I was a little bummed out when I saw this piece of gear. Had it been a percent stat gear, I probably would have taken it, or I would have bought it, to be honest with you. I probably still should buy it, to be perfectly frank. I'm gonna go ahead and hold out just a little bit though, just in case we get some better offers when it does when we, you know, it triggers at 3 hours and it resets again. I could use my last 20 diamonds to do it, but we're not gonna do that. But one thing else I did want to note, guys, is we did do some summons today on stream, and I'll go ahead and I will patch in that video clip right here. All right, so we are on the free to play. We went ahead and we had just enough diamonds to buy up to a 10 pool. I do not like the whole single deal. I'm definitely the what's the word for it? Tinfoil hat on the 10 pulls. So we're gonna do our first actual official 10 pull on the account. We've done 6 pulls before this. Those are all for like the free to play reroll. So this will only put us up to about 16% on the pity, or 16 in the pity after this roll. But let's see if we can't get another legendary. Currently the only legendary we have on the account is actually Avera, who was our rookie starting off. So let's see, did we get another one? Nope, but we got Andre. Andre is a great pull, especially for the water element here. So I'll take that. We also got a Charles. Charles is another undervalued character for the water, mainly because like, a lot of people don't understand his kit, but he does true damage equal to 30% of his defense when he attacks. So you scale him with attacks, so he's very, very tanky. But this actually works out really nicely because this gives me Charles, Andre, and I already have Nathalia, so that gives me 3 really good water element damage dealers. Elston is also not to be underrated because he's essentially like a budget Zatlux, where, you know, once you get him ascended, he'll do the 30% crit rate boost here. And then all of his abilities do pretty decent damage. Pay attention to the true damage that he's able to do. So I feel like this is a pretty good pool for this 10 pool, at least for the free to play. Most people will probably get these kind of pulls and go, I don't know what to do with these guys. But yeah, very good character. Hollands definitely has a special niche that he's good in. Marion gives your team essentially a built-in lifesteal, very good for beginning players, for sustain, trying to do like push through the campaign. Definitely, so that's a good pull there. And Rogue is one of those where he's got potential as well. I want to build him on my main account, and then we'll come see exactly what I can do with him, because his counterattack here can do a lot of damage if you scale his HP high enough. I mean, he's got a B rated HP, which does make a difference, but that taunt helps a lot tremendously too. So I would definitely want to build him on my main and see what I can do with him to see if it's going to be worth it to build on my free to play. But yeah, overall, first 10 pull, not terrible. I really, really would have loved to have seen that, you know, that Lego. Everybody likes that dopamine, but that's okay. We'll stick with our Avera here, and we got a lot of diamonds in the roughs here with these elites and epics. All right, so as you saw there, what my pulls were. They weren't necessarily the best pulls, but I'm not disappointed with them. Mainly because, you know, we got characters that I think really will make a difference. Kind of like I was explaining in the video, I think it'll definitely help me. But one other thing is I did play just a few more rounds, and actually we got a few more shards. So I didn't want to, like, you know, I don't know. If we pull these 3, that puts us at 19, I believe, for a pity. So I want to go ahead, let's pull these. Even though I am very superstitious, I think 10 pulls are the way to go. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get that free little bit of dopamine, guys. So obviously this one was nothing good, unfortunately. An elite, come on, elite. Ah, bummer. Another elite. Joseph, however, is good. Especially because I don't have like a win streaks yet, so Joseph will be very good. He's going to be a very welcomed addition to my formation, mainly because of a few abilities here he has, which is attack up, defense up. He's going to have a cleanse, which is going to be awesome. You know, there's his speed up again, and then his abilities. You know, he just goes fast, so it makes a big difference for him. To be very useful. He's very easy to build, very quick build. So we're definitely going to use him. I'm probably going to start focusing on characters that I really want to use and that I know I will need for dungeons moving forward. Because we are getting to the point in the account, like even though we haven't hit hard, where it's going to start getting time, or you're going to have to start taking the time to really differentiate, okay, what characters am I going to solidly invest in? What level am I going to take them to? And how am I going to invest? Like one of the biggest mistakes, like I know I did in my biggest mistakes video, is you don't want to diversify too much in your resources, but you don't want to consolidate them all into one character that takes all of your resources. Like Avera will not be my first 60 on this account. She is going to probably be, you know, she's going to be up there. She's going to be a hard carry on this account. But I need to start looking into how to get Afiliate, start getting her as a prime, like, key player in my account and in my my progression here. And then honestly, I'm going to probably come down here and I'm going to start looking into getting characters like Charles, Built, and even probably Joseph, just to help with the speed of things and progression. Andre is going to be a super powerful water damage dealer as well for my account, so I'm very excited for this. But I think I'm going to start focusing more on my Nathalia. I got to get her glyphs going. As you see here, we have no glyphs for her yet, and we can't even farm them yet because we haven't gotten that far. This is how like weird it is going from an almost in-game main account to doing a free-to-play series. Is you don't realize all the resources you had until they're gone, until you don't have them at your like fingertips, and you're like, oh man, I'm really gonna have to like think of this through. I'm gonna have to push this content if I really want to progress it and do it correctly. Because that's the biggest thing, is you always want to make sure that, yeah, you can do this content. It's not that hard in a lot of the situations, but you don't want to waste your time and or effort. Well, we're not going to do that. We're not lacking in gold right now, so let's not waste the energy. See what I did there? But we are going to be starting to push this bounty hunt here. I'll probably do a video on bounty hunt as well coming up here, guys. So definitely stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, that's going to be it for the day 2 series, or the free-to-play series for today. Hopefully you guys kind of enjoy that. Let me know what I can do better to improve it down in the comments below. Obviously, this is the second video on it, so I know there's going to be a lot of tweaking. There's going to be a lot of this, that, and the other that needs to happen with it. But definitely let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.